Hey, welcome to this Command Modern Air Naval Operations gameplay video. If you love modern simulations, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Hey, welcome. It's time to play some Command Modern Air Naval Operations. Today we play the last of Uncle Mark's tutorials, and they've been incredibly informative. I'm ready to jump right in. Let's see. Yep, we're playing Toledo. Hits 'em hard. So this is all about using a submarine to smack some terrorists in safe houses in the middle of a city and not get the weapons shot down, and especially not get attacked by Pakistani naval units. So it's kind of interesting, but it ought to go pretty quick. It's fairly simple, and I guess maybe at this point played so much of this that some of the things that used to just drive me crazy have just become routine. So what do you say we jump into Mr. Gellis's scenario and get started? And while it's loading up, if you haven't subscribed, why not? Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you'll know when I've posted another video. Like and share. That'll help a lot. Like the video if you've watched it for this long. Like the video, share with your friends, and especially leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Okay, here are our orders. Commanding Officer Toledo, SSN 769. That's 2. From USCNC Central Command, strike on terrorist safe houses in Banu. So, weather clear skies forecast next 12 to 44 hours, no significant precipitation. Wind north at 12 knots, sea state 4. No, we don't care about that. Human intelligence sources in Pakistan are confident they have identified 2 locations in the town of Banu currently being used by Al-Queada as safe houses. Sources convinced both safe houses are currently occupied by a number of terrorists, including at least one operational commander. Pakistan remains adamant that the United States must not conduct direct attacks within their territory. Human intelligence sources indicate time is of the essence. Terrorists are likely to move from the safe house sometime in the next 24 hours. Attachments UAV Vulture. Number 1 is attached to your command, effective immediately. Mission, employ Vulture. Employ Vulture number 1. Do you often come see YouTube videos where people just say, whoops? Maybe I need to throw that in more often. Anyway, employ Vulture number 1 to locate terrorist safe houses. Once safe houses are located, Vulture number 1 may return to base, conduct Tomahawk missile strikes against safe houses, launch locations at command discretion. Well, that means you can change course. Okay, that'd be a good idea. I've played this a couple times. Proceed to rendezvous point within the rectangular area bounded by 22 degrees north, 21 degrees north, 62 degrees east, and 63 degrees east. Remain on station until you receive further orders. Execution weapons tight. You are authorized to initiate hostilities against targets identified as hostile. Weapons release authorization against Pakistani forces is weapons hold. You are only cleared to fire Pakistani forces if they have fired on you first. Groupings and task, U.S. Commander, okay, There's a bunch of stuff here. Operational restriction, release of special weapons not authorized. So no nukes. MCON State A, no emissions. Okay, so we are the Officer in Tactical Command. Good hunting and try not to start a war. U.S. Sync Sent Sends. Say that 3 times fast. U.S. Sync Sent. Okay, that's enough. All right, now I tend to jump all over the place on the map. Well, I gotta fix this. Ooh, there we go. We'll take that off to the other monitor. Like I said, I tend to jump around on the map a lot. I'm going to try to minimize that. Been thinking about this a bunch. Let's back out. Let's see, the scope of this game is crazy. It's the world. So the Toledo, let's do the 2 times is the charm to get our Latlon. Here's Toledo operating in her, well, it's kind of hard to read it, isn't it? There's 60, there's 70. So she's operating in this area. We're not going to go any closer to shore for it's all said and done. What do we have here? An airport, an airport, an airport, Air Defense Sector Headquarters South. Probably don't want to shoot anything over that. Pakistani Air Force. I guess that's Pakistani Air Force there. There's an airport. Shabazz, Jacobad Air Defense Sector. Okay, we don't want to go too close to that. Pakistani Air Force. More Pakistani Air Force. All kinds of it. And a big radar. And I think our target's right there. Okay, Banu. Now, just for fun, let's zoom in, hit 9 on the keypad so you can see. Got a lot of stuff here. Somewhere in all of this are 2 houses that we got to hit. The rest of them are just a bunch of buildings that we don't want to hit. A bridge, a 4-lane bridge. Okay. And there is our vulture, our predator. It's unarmed. We're going to change its route. What we're going to try to do is keep her over Afghanistan as long as possible. So I'm going to pull that waypoint there, hit F3, pull that waypoint. Let's just get her across the border. There. Now, what's interesting is we could do this one of 2 ways. We could just manually plot this, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Rather than going through the mission editor and plotting a mission, I'm going to just go ahead and do this manually and control it. So select that, F3, come, I don't know, through here, across town, back down there along the bridge. There, F3, across town, just like that, and have her go shooting right back across the border. And that'll be her route. She's at 16,000 feet AGL. We've got clear sky, no rain. It looks like clear sky. Okay. So there's no clouds to be hiding in. We're just going to go trucking right along at 90 knots. Let's see, F2. What's her military speed? 115 knots. Okay, I wonder if we play this game. Here we have our F2. Have her go to cruise. I'm not sure it makes any difference. I'm just playing with these waypoints. See if it really works. We'll go to military there. And another thing we could do, we could tell her to drop here. I think this will work. F2 to drop to she's at max altitude now, which is 16,000. You drop the medium altitude, 12,000 here, back to max altitude. And I don't know, maybe that'll work. We'll see. Okay. Now let's get back out here, take a look at Toledo. Well, it's supposed to be Toledo. Over here it says 751 San Juan. Okay. That must be, I'd be very surprised if that's not the first of the class of improved Los Angeles class. Right. The Flight 2s, I guess. Um, so, well, this looks like flight threes. Okay, so it's a flight three. That's probably the first one of the bunch, right? So ships built. Oh, this is fascinating. Yeah, look at that. That's my brother's boat. He was a sonar tech. The 769. There she is at Toledo. Okay, what has she got to play with? Well, we've got 12 tomahawks. We've got 22 decoys. We don't care. Hope not. More decoys. Sonar buoy countermeasures and sonar jammers. That's interesting. There's a lot to learn here. Okay, and 18 Mark 48 Mod 5 ad caps. I don't think we have to worry about that. I'm going to leave her alone except for one thing. She's at periscope depth. This I do not want. We're going to go shallow. We're going to stay creep. We're going to click avoid cavitation under all circumstances. And we're going to go ahead and kick this off once I can get in a position to see what's going on. Okay. All right, that'll do. Let's set the time up to 30 seconds and let's start. All right, she's doing her thing. 16,000 feet. And a pause. Guess what we found? Pakistani frigate. Type 21 Amazon class. Well, we don't want to, we really don't want anything to do with her. We don't want anything to do with her at all. So let's get down here and take a look. We've got a convergence zone contact. So we're going to do the turn 90 degrees thing. And I'm tempted to go deep, but let's sit there like that for just a few more minutes and watch our I really want to see that what this guy does when he whoop whoop whoop. Okay, so we got our special messages from the scenario designer, and this is interesting. Here's something that's important. There are two safe houses in different parts of the town, so that's cool. Avoid a diplomatic crisis. If I do this, I wonder if I can see the whole thing. There we go. There we go. So pause the video if you'd like to read this. I'll take about a 3 count. All right, let's close it. And zoom in until we get another alert or something. I want to see this guy change altitude. Uh-oh. We picked up increased chatter on Pakistani military channels that they've spotted the drone. Well, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. Yeah, and will he descend at that point? Yes. Okay, so there's a learning moment. New contact detected by Vulture. I think maybe we found one of the houses. Yeah, there's a red. Yep, yep, yep. Terrace safe house. Okay. And I think we found the other one. Outstanding. Okay. I want to watch this guy change altitude and change speed. He's going back up to his maximum altitude. When he crosses the border, give him. Okay, and now we need to go back and pay attention to what's going on down here for a minute. All right, that's looking pretty good. We're still at shallow, right? Okay, so he's not in the convergence zone anymore, which means he is either inside of this convergence zone or inside between these two. We don't know. It's been 37 minutes since we got that contact. What we're worried about now is getting this thing across the border before we do anything to bend the Pakistanis' attitude. Okay, cross the border, big man. Uh-oh, that's interesting. They got somebody chasing it. They're not happy about it. That's fine. Maybe they'll shoot it down, maybe they won't, huh? We're going to go ahead and give him return to base orders. Right, he's on RTB. Keep an eye down here on what's going on in the offshore. They're still harassing him. Okay, they're going home. Outstanding. Right, okay. We're at shallow depth. We don't have any contacts. We could probably get away with making with the shoot bang fire. Let's plot our evasion course back to this area. And let's go up here and select this area and get the strike going. So we just select all of that, right? No, that's not the way to do it. Think about this. Select there. Yeah, that'll work. We can select him. We can do a Shift F1. Something in there. Okay. Now, let's move this over here. Let's select all of this, that back, add selected targets, and start eliminating the things we don't want to hurt. Yeah, we definitely don't want to hurt any of these things. Ah, that was easy. They're all at the bottom. All right, now we've got our two safe houses selected, the north and the south. So we're going to allocate 2 weapons to the north house. We're going to click plot course. Now, we don't want to shoot straight up in here. We don't want to go past the airport, all that kind of good stuff. Plus, we don't want to go over these units here if we can help it. We know they're there. So we're going to plot a course that comes out to here. It kind of splits the difference between these airports there. We don't want to go there, and we really don't want to go there. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's kind of funky the way that works. Let's clear that course. Let's plot that course again off to the southeast to avoid that frigate. Back up to the north, clearing out of there, come up to here. Let's kind of get between here and there, and then a straight shot in. That looks okay to me. All right, then we'll select terrorist safe house number 2. We'll allocate 2 weapons there, plot the course, and do something very much like that other course. There, there, there. All right, that ought to do it. And now we need to start paying attention to this because this is going to get everybody very excited. All right, weapons are away. Well, look at that. We just got a big increase in Pakistani radio chatter. I think they've spotted our missiles. No kidding. What are your orders? Keep doing our thing. All right, now let's get down here and see. All those weapons been launched. I see 4 of them. All right, I want her now to go just under the layer and the cruise avoiding cavitation. I want her to get off of that smoking datum. That's a big clue, guys. There's stuff happening. All them weapons just popped out of the water, and I don't want to be there. Let's go to 5 seconds. See, she's diving, going to 20 knots. 15 seconds. All right, the cruise missiles are inbound. Bogeys. Could be that, yeah, these are just little airplanes. They could get shot down. Pause. F2. Go shallow. Creep. Let's see if anybody is. I don't want to just be running and having somebody on top of us. Goblin. There's a frigate here. Looks like a convergence zone contact. Yep. Let's see, what have we got going here? This might be something we want to pay attention to. Ooh. Yeah, I've played this several times. I have yet to run into. Look at that. I had no idea. So this has got to be a Pakistani diesel boat. Exocets, and those are French-made torpedoes. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Well. I'm dodging everywhere because the interface is so clumsy. Green. Map settings. Underwater weapons. Her underwater weapons are rather short-ranged. And she's coming straight for us. Right. We don't want anything to do with that. Under the layer, cruise again. This time, let's man, that's cool. I've played this about 3 times and never bumped into her. I'm really kind of glad. Right, we'll make 20 knots. Oops, in this direction. One more time. What do we got? Just under the layer, cruise, avoid cavitation. We don't want to get in a shooting war with the Pakistanis. All right, here we go. She's still only making 17 knots. We're outrunning her. Here come the weapons. Well, that's one. Guess what? We're going to have to do it again. 2 of them malfunctioned. So we've got to get in position to make another attack without getting attacked ourselves. Yeah, this is entirely different. Okay, let's get it here where we can see what's going on. She's making 13 knots. We're well outside her. Let's take a look at the distance. Control D. The data blocks are making that really hard. Control D. She's 20 miles behind us. Got about a 10 nautical mile range on her weapons. Okay, we can do this. We can do it from right here. We just have to F2, come shallow, go creep. Now I just don't see any reason to change course. I got that right. Da 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 da. Yep, looks good. Let's get up there and see what the situation looks like and attack if we can. She's gone real shallow and creeping along herself. Anybody else in the vicinity? Watch her behavior for a minute. Well, I don't know it, but I think we're okay. So, click, Shift F1. Oh, that's not right. Okay, I keep forgetting. We're going to need to get up here. F1, pick something. Let's select it all again. Let's add them all. Let's remove all of them but one safe house. Let's allocate 2 more weapons. We're at 4 knots, shallow depth. Ooh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't change the, okay, Shift F1, select something, select them all. I need to find a way to kill off that. I don't know if it'll show here or not, but that was a mistake. Add selected. No, not add selected. Remove. Yeah, she's got 2 selected. Plot a course. There we go. And again, off to the southeast, right up between here. Looking pretty good. Adjust that course just a wee bit. Escape. Looks good to me. Let's get them off and then let's go evasive from that diesel boat again. Okay, F3 got a good course. F2 just under the layer. Cruise avoiding cavitation, and we're out of here. Okay, that's interesting. Sona boys. Let's I got aircraft, but Sona boys are a ways off. Let's see what we can learn about them. Detected by acoustic intercepted torpedo warning. Okay. But we're not learning anything about that particular sonobuoy, except it is about 10 or 15 miles behind us. I'm not particularly concerned about that. We'll see. Another sonobuoy. Looks like they're working this area back here. They don't know where we are. I don't think they do. Okay. Another sonobuoy. Now you see, we can go measure these things, or you can right here. It'll tell you estimated 15 nautical miles. And I guess, let's close that. Control Shift M. Throws that there, and that actually works for this scenario. It's not in the way. Let's go ahead and leave it there so we can see it as it pops through. Now we've lost track of those sonobuoy contacts. The weapons are running hot. Lost all. Looks like we may be escaping. All right, we've got those bogeys there. Vulture 1 is ready. I don't need him. Haha! Bingo. Okay, now all we need to do is get away. There's 10 hours to go. I'll keep running from that. SS. I don't think he'll find us. Go ahead and adjust this course. And okay, air search radars found some guys. We don't care. That's from our radars in Afghanistan. Yeah, we just got different aircraft. Eight hours to go. Let's kick this up. It won't take that long. Yep, air search radars is just having a big old time over there. Let's get back into this area. Kick it up, kick it up. When she gets there, F2, creep, shallow. Yep, radars are just seeing all those guys up here. Close. Where are we seeing that sonobuoy? Okay, got a convergence zone detection, it looks like. Or actually, that wouldn't be true. That would be that thing doing its thing, and it's just saying it's out here somewhere. It's still a long ways off. Heck, I'm for that. Let's go. Yeah, okay, we locked it down. They don't know where we are. Way up there. They don't know where we are. Should be coming up shallow here shortly. And we'll just give her some run around. Oh, mission is now complete. You'll be presented with evaluation of your performance. Triumph, losses and expenditures. We use 6 UGM 109Cs. They use 16 Julie active range only. Those must be the sonoboys. We hit 2 buildings and neutrals, no losses, no expenditures. The scores we got: South House destroyed for 100. North House destroyed, and Toledo on station, which is inside that area, I do believe. Well, there you go. That's how it's done. It's really, when I started this series 24 videos ago, I was totally frustrated with the game and had no idea what's going on. Now, I'm really warming to it. I mean, yeah, I don't like the interface. I never will. That's okay. I think I said this in a post on Facebook about this. This thing is the ultimate war game construction kit. I mean, it really is amazing. So, I don't know what you think. Why don't you let me know in the comments? And let's have a discussion about that. So, in the meantime, I guess that's that. And I appreciate you watching. I always do. And I hope to see you again soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of very young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button and please share and comment. See you again soon.